Hello, today I'd like to talk to you about Ioninc Foot Detox. This is more than those pads you stick on the bottoms of your feet. We won't get into that right now. An Ioninc Foot Detox is going to help the body mobilize and move toxins outside of your body. We've got to get those toxins moving in our body, and the first way we do that is with hydration. So we want to be well hydrated, we want to be drinking plenty of water, and of course this isn't applicable to somebody with diabetes that might need to regulate their water intake. But for the most part, a relatively healthy adult, you need to be about a half to 3/4 of your body weight in ounces of water each and every day. So when we get hydrated, now then we're starting to move toxins around the body. The Ioninc Foot Detox works a lot like a magnet. We take a water bath or a bucket with some water in it, and we have a machine that has an array. It's a metal plated object that goes into the water, and those metal plates are made of surgical grade stainless steel. That's a deciding or differentiating factor in a lot of the foot detox machines that are out there on the market today. The ones you definitely want to steer clear of are the ones that are copper. Copper is a relatively soft metal, and it can break down into the water, adding more color, which gives you a better sense of feeling of cleansing. However, it's coming from the actual metal itself, and it's not actually pulling it from your body, so it's not as strong. So I would definitely recommend the surgical grade stainless steel array that's in the water. Once we turn the machine on, the array begins to generate a charge, and that actually puts a charge out into the water. And when we charge ions, it creates in essence like a magnet, and that's drawing toxins out of the pores in your feet are the largest of anywhere in the body, and it's able to pull toxins out. That's phase one. That's what we see in the water. The water's going to change color and perhaps even have some bubbles or foam. It could have anything from a white type flaky or coating on the top to black flecks, which would generally correlate towards heavy metal type toxicity. That's phase one of the Ioninc Foot Detox. Phase two actually occurs over the next 24 to 30 hours. And you want to stay well hydrated the day of your foot detox as well as the day after. Because the day after you're going to continue to the charged particles that you've absorbed from the prior day doing the foot detox are going to be floating around the bloodstream, and they're going to be magnetized or drawn to things like heavy metals and free radicals. They're going to bind with that charged particle, and then that's going to be excreted out of the body. So the hydration the day of and the day after are very critical in you maximizing your opportunity of detoxification. Lastly, I'd like to get into some of the claims that are made, and just for clarification and understanding of what foot detox is and isn't. It is not a piece of diagnostic equipment, and it probably never will be. It's just not cost effective to be able to do that. What they have done is there are some people that have done correlation studies. So they take 100 people with diagnosed liver issues. They put them all in a foot detox, and they see what the common theme is amongst all their foot baths, and then they draw conclusions from that. They may take somebody with 100 people with sinus congestion or some type of infection, and then do a foot detox, and they notice one of the common components was green, a little bit of a green tint in there. So they've correlated that with infection, and I've seen that play out in the office as well with people that are having sinus type congestion or bronchitis or anything like that may get into having a green tint, which gives them a little bit of comfort and understanding that, hey, yeah, there is an infection in there, and we're moving that through the body. But again, it's not diagnostic. So we want to be careful when we're dealing with that, and make sure that there's no misconceived ideas or issues as far as diagnostics. Diagnostics are not a role or a goal in foot detox. So again, just to recap, foot detox, you want to be looking for surgical grade stainless steel in the array. You want to steer away from things like copper, and you also want to make sure you're well hydrated. And as far as reactions to a foot detox, most healthy people get a sense of energy following the foot detox. If we fall into a situation where we're feeling fatigued or run down after the foot detox, even though that's somewhat negative as far as your perception of it, that's confirming the fact that we need to be detoxing to some extent. Somewhere, somehow, we've got to mobilize those toxins and get them out. If we have a reaction that is even more severe than tired, you might even get like a headache or nausea in some real severely toxic people. When that happens, obviously we would step back and make sure we have a detoxification program geared towards your lifestyle so that we can accommodate that, because nobody really wants to take a week off for detoxification, and we have ways that we can address that without going into situations where you have to take off from work or anything like that. So I look forward to seeing you. You can get more information at drkencares.com. That's drkencares.com. Look forward to seeing you, and there's an email to Dr. Link. Feel free to use it. Have a great day.